Hi everyone, my name is ToreiKY and welcome back to Delete. So sorry about the last video. I actually paused it to record again later and I didn't have a video ready, so I just completely edited it out and threw it up. And man, it was such a bummer because I didn't have the audio channels like separated, so I was like struggling to separate the background and lower it so you could hear me talk, but it was bad. It was just too much for me to record all over again. So we're gonna go ahead and jump back into this. A sink. Water doesn't come out when the tap is turned. Test tubes and other chemistry equipment are neatly arranged in the glass cabinet. The cabinet is filled with an assortment of files. Books on the various malfunctions of electronics. Bottles that contain some sort of adhesive substance. It's kind of interesting. I haven't been able to pick up anything. Well, I mean, I have this like journal, but I don't have like anything I could like put together or whatnot. A microscope. It was probably used to examine specimens. Like, I can't pick up things and use a microscope. Like, I'm wondering what I'm supposed to be doing. Stray pieces of paper have been scattered messily. There doesn't seem to be anything of importance. It looks like some musings from one of the staff. Read it. The head likes to hang around the repair department because apparently it's more rowdy here. I mean, of course, it'd be more noisy here. We're looking for any flaws that could be in the boss's robots. I wish he'd come over here more though. He's so hot. It gives me more motivation to do work and gives me an excuse to dress up. I'll try to seduce him. And that's enough of that. Okay. I noticed the word repair was in green. I wonder if that's a hint for something. An old worn out book. It seems to be as though it has been handled with a lot of care. A book that has been left open. The moisture in the air seems to have smudged out most of the words. A cup of coffee. The dark water looks stagnant. Huh. It hasn't dried out? Like, it's giving me the impression that they've been gone for like a year or something. Okay, that's how I speed it up. I'm not sure what these are, but I don't think I want to find out either. Dirty petri dishes with signs of chemicals on them. Some sort of metal contraption. It looks like a weighing machine. Wilted leaves remain where initially a healthy plant was. Please enter the password. I don't know where I am right now, to be honest. Let's try it in here, though. Error. Okay. There was another computer, though, so I'm guessing that's where the password goes? You know what? Let's go find out. Let's try this computer. Access granted. Okay. So now what? Okay. Oh, I have to sign in. Okay. A putrid smell wafts out of the refrigerator upon opening it. It's hastily closed. Apparatus for chemical work. A gooey substance is contained in the jars. It looks like jelly. I think it's some sort of gel or silicone. Jelly. Fae, did you just... Yes? Never mind. Aw, he laughed. A pile of papers lays scattered on the table. It looks like one of the staff wrote their thoughts on it. Read it? Zai is the name of the boy, it seems. His cheery self seems to make the atmosphere of this place so much better. Boss says that he won't cause any trouble, and I second the statement. He's a sweetheart, really. Though I wonder what the boss is up to. She's been cooped up in her room more than usual. We get kind of worried, but she just shushes us away. Hopefully she's not overworking. It seems we get left blank after that. The writing looks messy, like the person was writing it was rushing off somewhere. Huh. It's weird that he doesn't comment on that, because it mentions him. Vials of the chemicals seem to have been neglected for a while now. I'd rather not go through that again. Different parts of scrap metal are sorted neatly in boxes. It looks like a box filled with welding masks. Oddly enough, there's no welding tools in sight. There are numerous toolboxes placed neatly here. However, their contents are not so neat. Oh, this word was in green too. Defect. Okay, I'm guessing that's the other word. I don't know how I didn't notice that last time. Anyways. Let's try defect. Yes! Access granted. So... that should give me access to the third room, right? Yes! Alright. Cleaning equipment have been neatly placed inside the cupboard. There's a keycard stuck in here. Picked up the second keycard, okay. Photo albums have been neatly placed in the glass cupboard. This one doesn't seem to be working. Oh, it does work. Some warning would be appreciated next time. Sorry. Here, you can use my shirt to... Huh? Fae, did you always have these kinds of joints? Had you not noticed the entire time? Rather, aren't these norm to you? We are androids, after all. Android? I'm not human? I knew it! Ah, you lost your memories, so it's likely that you don't remember. Anyway, your offer is accepted. Please, let me use your shirt to dry my hand. No, I was kidding. I mean, I was desperate. Please don't use that against me, Fae. I'm sorry. Huh. Okay. There's so many books that looks just like my journal. Maybe Mother liked the color red. Old texts on psychological behavior. He's not very alarmed that he's an android. I guess it's because he's an android. Vials of chemicals that seem to have been neglected for a while now. I wonder where everyone went. It appears to be several reports of a few androids that have been created. They've been scattered out messily as though someone was trying to find a specific report. A roughly sketched blueprint of some humanoid robot. Several magazines and fictional books have been placed neatly in the cupboard. Most of them look rather old and worn. Why is this one room here so dark? It's locked. Let's go to the second floor. This is kind of creepy looking. Kind of looks like, you know, like a skull. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Let's see. Oh, there's something shiny over here. There's something shiny between the wires. Pick it up? Oh, I got another key card. Okay. Some broken brooms and scrap metal are messily placed in this locker. Miscellaneous items are stored in this locker. The locker is rusted shut. It can't be opened. Pieces of scrap metal have been tossed into this cupboard carelessly. Boxes filled with faulty hardware are neatly stacked here. A misplaced journal written by one of the staff lays here. From the looks of it, it looks like it belongs to the lady who wanted to attempt some seduction technique. Zai slid the book between... Sorry, Zai slid the book behind some boxes. He's so innocent. There's nothing of importance inside. Alright. Nothing else but piles of junk. Stacks of old newspapers are packed neatly in the shelves. Okay. There's a note here that says all wirings and spare electronic devices have been placed in the archives. A box. It looks rather fragile and breakable. Isn't that what fragile means? Metal boxes have been placed all around the storage. Strangely enough, they don't seem to contain anything. Cracks have formed on the screen of the computer. It doesn't seem to be useful. It doesn't seem to respond regardless of any attempts. Okay. I wonder what happened. Where is all the stuff that was in here? Alright. The information in a few files that have been flipped through quickly don't seem to be relevant. Several books are neatly placed in the cupboard. They look like books, but they're actually files. I wonder if Mother's obsession with book-like things are a bit out of hand. Large files with a variety of bills in them, from electricity to water bills. One bill has been tagged with a red strip of paper. It seems that the director had somehow burst the electric fuse that day. Wow. Reports regarding their damages that are situated on the second and third floors. Though it's mostly illegible, some words can be made out. Testing Area 2, change of lights, mainframe, sensors error. The rest are completely illegible. Reports regarding the damages that are situated on the first floor. Some maintenance reports on the overall building. They're dated over a year ago. There are a few reports in the files labeled Successful Creations. Though most of the content is unreadable, Zai's name does appear in the first one listed. Creation? I really am an android then. You didn't believe me? Well, I mean I was skeptical at first, but this really does confirm it, I suppose. I'm not human. Oh. Okay, several reports regarding several models of androids. It seems to be design prototypes that the director has created. There's a note pasted on the cabinet that says, from Research Center 1, they seem to be reports of the repairs of Subject 2 and 3. Subject 2, repair and restoration, repair failed, lacking certain parts of memory chip. Director requested to put Subject 2 aside, dormant. Subject 3, maintenance, no issues detected. Behavior as per programming, serves as security system, temporarily dormant. Huh. Filled with a variety of awards. Who do they belong to? The contents of this cupboard are neatly organized. There doesn't seem to be anything that would be of use in there. A sophisticated keyboard with a sophisticated screen. How sophisticated. A messy pile of papers that seems to be a mixture of bills and reports. It seems like the staff was trying to organize it. Oddly enough, there's shredded paper hidden underneath it. It doesn't seem possible to piece the paper back together, but one of the pieces of it has the word disposed written on it. Huh. An old, worn-out book is laid out on the table. The moisture in the air has made most of the content illegible. A cup of coffee, the dark water looks stagnant. What is this letter over here? The word director is written on it, but the contents are empty. Stacks of paper and a variety of books are organized in the cupboard. Okay. Incomplete reports are haphazardly stuck in the cupboard. It seems like someone was in a rush to keep them. Several pieces of incomplete reports. There doesn't seem to be any information of importance. Documents that seem to have been charred by some sort of incident. They're completely illegible. Another cup of coffee. It's locked. Okay. Alright, well, I think I'm gonna end it here before I go to the next area. It's very interesting. Like, I'm glad, like, through exploring we get to find out more of the story, and there's so many questions. I really want to know what happened. Like, why is there nobody here? It's so creepy, but it's interesting, and I wonder why they were abandoned. I mean, you made these cool creations and you just left them at your building. I mean, why did he wake up too? Like, he remembers nothing, right? It's been a while since I recorded the last one, so my memory's kind of fuzzy, but yeah, I wonder, why was she able to be, why did she remember things and he doesn't? So yeah, so many questions, and hopefully we get to solve everything. Anyways, hope you guys have been enjoying, and I'll see you next time. Bye!